The desert did not forgive weakness. It stretched beyond the horizon like an endless ocean of sand, rippling under a sun that burned without mercy. By day, it scorched the earth into silence. By night, it whispered old stories through the wind. Stories of armies swallowed whole, of empires broken by heat and hunger. And now, once again, war had come to claim it. They called them the Desert Wolves. No banners announced their arrival. No triumphant music followed their march. They moved like shadows across the dunes, armored vehicles wrapped in sand-colored camouflage, boots sinking quietly into the earth as if the desert itself had learned to accept them. To their enemies, they were a rumor. To the frightened villages caught between front lines, they were a warning that the storm was coming. The war began far away, in air-conditioned rooms where generals pointed at maps and spoke in calm voices about resources, borders, and strategic necessity. But out here, none of that mattered. Out here, survival was the only doctrine. Captain Amir Rahman had learned that lesson long ago. He stood atop a ridge as dawn bled into the sky, his goggles reflecting the first light of day. Below him, his battalion prepared to move. Men and women checked rifles, adjusted packs, and shared quiet words that carried more weight than any speech. These were not soldiers chasing glory. These were survivors. Intelligence had confirmed what many already feared. An enemy armored division was advancing through the southern corridor, aiming to seize the last remaining supply routes. If they succeeded, the northern defenses would collapse within weeks. Cities would fall, millions would flee, and the desert would drink deeply of blood. The Desert Wolves were ordered to stop them. No reinforcements would come. No air superiority could be guaranteed. Satellite coverage flickered under enemy interference. It would be a fight decided by terrain, timing, and the will to endure. The march began at sunrise. Hour after hour, the wolves moved through heat that cracked lips and blurred vision. Sand-clogged weapons and lungs alike. Vehicles broke down and were repaired under fire. When water ran low, they rationed it without complaint. When the wounded fell behind, they were carried. At night, enemy drones buzzed overhead like insects, searching for signs of movement. The wolves buried their vehicles beneath nets and sand, extinguished all light, and waited in silence, so complete it felt unnatural. Somewhere in the darkness, artillery thundered, but never close enough to hit them. Not yet. 3 days into the march, the first clash came without warning. A forward scout vanished over a dune. A second later, the desert erupted. Explosions tore through the sand, flinging fire and steel into the air. Enemy forces had anticipated their route and laid a trap. The wolves did not panic. They scattered, moving fast and low, returning fire with disciplined fury. Missiles streaked across the sky, slamming into enemy armor. Machine guns roared, their echoes swallowed by the vast emptiness. Smoke rose like black pillars against the sun.
Captain Rahman moved in it.